Hi class, in this video I want to talk briefly about goals and objectives. So when we think about our goals and our objectives, we want to think about the problem or the need that's being addressed. So, we've identified the problem, we've identified the need, and so in what measurable way are we going to address this need? Keep in mind that goals are what the program aspires to achieve, and objectives should clarify what changes you expect to see as a result of your work. Okay. Here they talk about activities, outcomes, outputs, and measures of success. And so these are some things that, you want to consider as you're working on your goals and objectives. What activities, what work the organization will undertake in order to achieve its goals. Outcomes, sometimes interchangeable with objectives. What will have changed as a result of the organization's work during the course of this grant. And so, I always kind of say, think of, someone, they're just handing you over some money. And so you want to identify what changes are going to take place as a result of you receiving this money. Why do you need this money in order to make this change happen? Outputs, materials, or other products the grant seekers program will produce, such as training video. And then measures of success, how the organization will know it has achieved its objectives. So there's a lot of work that goes into this very small statement. But through your goals and objectives, you're trying to achieve all of these things. They've got some examples here. Organizational goal is to reduce hunger in the city of Allison. The program goal is to reduce the summer school lunch gap for 1,000 children. And so do you see how, if you think of it sort of as an umbrella, and then it gets, or a funnel, I guess, but wide on top, it gets more narrow on the bottom. The objective, a major milestone or benchmark on your route to reaching your goal. Okay, so here's the example of the objective. To provide more than 200,000 nutritious meals to children and adults in Allison who are experiencing or are at risk of hunger. Okay, so you can see how overarching, they want to reduce hunger. How are they going to do this? By reducing the summer school lunch gap for 1,000 children. And more specifically, they're going to achieve that by providing more than 200,000 meals. Do you see how these are all measurable goals? And so, as people are coming through getting the meals, they can gather information to determine whether or not they've accomplished their goal. So say, for example, they're distributing lunches at a particular school, and they're gathering the names of the school children who are getting them, and say, there are 800 students because the same students are coming back. Well, they may need to adjust midway and also begin distributing food someplace else to help them meet that goal. And so when you think about grant writing, one thing that you definitely want to pursue is achieving your goal. All right. And I'm certain some of you have heard of SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound. Okay. So, you want to set goals that you can achieve. That's the short of it. You want to create outcome focused goals. So what problem or need does a project address? What is the organization's proposed solution to this problem need? What evidence will prove the success? What results are you committed to achieving during the grant period? And so you can see too, even how this sample goal requires funding to help meet the need. You can see how it's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Okay, so they're going to do this within this summer. They've got it right here. 1,000 children will receive lunch 5 days a week from June through August 12th for a total of 60,000 meals. Okay. And here's some more definitions, some more suggestions to write your objectives, more tips for writing good goals and objectives, and then again here's some more directions. So I strongly recommend that you again read through this entire chapter. It has examples, it talks you through, it even has charts that can help you draft it. I look forward to reading your problem statements and your goals and objectives to see what you all are thinking. Let me know if you have questions. Take care.